Alright guys, welcome back for day 4 here on this master bathroom. We just carried this tub up here. I didn't film it, but we just carried it in and we just sat it here. Alright, we haven't done anything to it yet. You can see it's just sitting here. And Tom is doing something here to make sure it's level. He's checking to see how level our floor is and whatnot. To make sure our drain's going to drain. Oh, by the way, there's our concrete shower, which I am now proudly walking around on.
Looks massive. Yeah, as you can see on our shower, just for giggles and whatever, we have pitch. The 6-foot level shows it much better. As long as you have gap underneath of your thing, underneath your level, you got air, then you know you're pitched properly. And then like
show you what that looks like there.
We can even build it up more with mud from
You can see we got daylight underneath of our level until we get up to the corner, alright, because that was where we were the highest. So it's pitching from over there down to the drain, and if you look underneath the level, we got about a ½ inch, maybe a little bit more, maybe closer to a 3/4 of an inch of pitch coming up out of the corner. So we know we've got a nice concrete pan in there now that's sloping from the edges towards the drain. So we did our job in there on Friday before we broke for the weekend. Now we got this nice big heavy duty leaded glass door here. Well, this thing is really heavy. I think the glass is it's almost a ½ inch thick. Oil bronze handles. This is the walk-in tile shower that we built. It's got a real tile pan floor in here, which we showed you how we built from scratch in our video series. We've got a rain shower head in here, a regular shower head in here, a shower wand in here, and we've got a diverter valve above our regular shower valve, and this diverter valve sends the water between the wand, the shower head, and the rain shower head, or a combination of whatever you want to be working at the same time. You can look back through the shower wall, and you're looking over into the big jet tub on the other side, which really makes it a custom looking bathroom. There's our deco tile border. We put in a corner tile seat, and also put in a nice porcelain soap dish. And here we've got 2 lights, 2 recessed lights with shower lenses on them in here. So really nice shower. Really, the shower. It's going to sit for a day or so here before we start to do the walls and whatnot in there, but wanted to show you the pan. We're concentrating on getting our tub set in here this morning. Now, as you can see, looking at the side of this tub, there is no side because this is a jet tub, and we actually have to build a little 2x4 wall there to close that off. And you'll see in the front of the tub there, we've got about 8 inches until we get over to that other framed wall. Again, we're going to build another wall there.
Yeah, what I did is I leveled down. I leveled down so I know where the edge of our tub is here, and then we'll go plus like 1 inch, so it actually sits on the wall 1 inch.
All right, so that's leveled down to there. We made a mark on the floor.
Also, I checked the back level of the tub. Once I got the exact back level of the tub, I came in here and I put 1 mark underneath it here at the bottom of our edge right here. I got 1 mark. So from the bottom of that mark now, we're going to level a band board the whole way around, and then we're going to build off that band board with our 2 walls either way.
Yeah, now the band board is just a fancy word for 2x4 nailed to the wall to hold up the edge of tub.
Got it, yep. Same thing here. I'm leveling down from the front edge of my tub where it's going to be. And then like I said, we want this to actually sit on our little wall here.
Perfectly level.
About 3/4 of an inch.
And you're measuring the inside of your level there.
Yep, and then we're going to go like plus 1 inch to the inside. So we'll have, if we go plus 1 inch and it's a 2x4, we'll have 2.5 inches sticking out here.
Why plus 1 inch? Because
because we want this to actually be sitting on the 2x4 wall. You know, the 2x4 ledgers. Like that's, once again, it's secondary protocol. Doesn't have to sit on. You don't want your tub supported by this. You want your tub support sitting on the legs that it comes with. But secondary protocol, you do want this to be on a nice level ledge.
Wall.
Yep.
And ledge.
Yep, and then once we have it sitting on our level ledge, then we're going to take and we're going to foam underneath it here. Everywhere. We're going to pack this with foam on all these hollow spots.
Low expansion foam.
Yeah, low
all
expansion
underneath
foam.
there.
That's going to take away the vibration noise.
Okay.
It's going to even make it more solid under here.
So we're going to be spraying foam underneath.
Yep.
Underneath there.
In between our wall and
So I can see their feet underneath there.
Yep.
Touching here and there. And we're
Yep.
going to foam in between all that.
Yeah, we're gonna, but basically lay a bed of foam and drop it down into it.
All
We
right.
can squirt 2 cans.
So basically, guys, we're going to be building this sucker in on, 2x4 walls and 2x4 ledger boards going around them. We're going to foam it in there. I'm going to show you how we're going to do that, because if you're doing a garden tub, and I don't care what shape it is, you could have a round one, you could have another one of those ones we tore out with the 45 degree, whatever it is, they're all going to go in the same. You're going to build little walls under them. You're going to build ledger boards against the back walls and the side walls. You're going to foam them in there and make sure they're real solid. And you're going to do all this before
Yep.
you hook up your drain.
Yep.
You're going to get it all solid, and then we're going to show you how to take the drain pieces, and
Connect it up.
we'll come in over on this side. Tom's got all of his drain pieces right here on the floor.
Yep.
All right,
We're gonna connect our drain pieces into our 1.5 inch trap.
And there's our trap down there. Remember, we ran that over there. That's not glued yet. It's still
Yep.
loose.
And we are gonna have to extend it about 1 inch. It's gonna end up being about there. So we're gonna end up putting a coupling on there and just extending it
Yep.
to exactly where we need it.
Building another puzzle under here.
Yep.
Using these parts. Now these are special parts. You see the wire coming off there and whatnot going down. When you turn the knob up here, something inside that wire turns, and it actually, on this end of it, there's a little box on the side here, it shuts the drain off, okay? So that's how the drain mechanism works on this. You turn the knob inside your tub when you're sitting in there, and it goes down, and this is the actual drain piece that goes underneath the tub drain. That'll turn the drain on and off at the bottom of the tub. So we're going to show you how to install that. And this piece here, that's all part of the drain. Alright, now Tom just pulled the tub back out all by himself, so you know that sucker's not that heavy.
Yeah,
Or Tom's really strong.
Yeah, no, it's not that heavy. It's not that
So it
heavy.
sits on these little blocks. This is actually styrofoam.
Yeah.
Alright, it sits on these little blocks of styrofoam. It's not real pretty. If you've never seen the bottom of a garden tub, they just glue a couple pieces on
Yeah,
there.
they tell you that they either set it in a bed of mud, to fill up all these voids to make it
Drywall
that much
compound.
more solid.
Drywall
compound, thin set, concrete, mud, mortar. But nowadays, the foam makes a nice packing for it, and it takes away the vibration. When you put it in a bed of mud, that hard mud kind of still lets it vibrate through the floor.
Kind of grabs a hold of the bottom of it, and it just kind of hardens in it.
Yeah. So,
And it's going nowhere once that
like I
sets
said,
up.
we're going to use foam on ours.
All right.
Over here's where I got my ledger board line. I'm going to take and level this line around now. This is exactly where we're going to build our wall. And this wall here we want to be god-awful beeline level.
Now he's going to level around there, and we're going to nail a 2x4 on the wall. And that 2x4, now that we got the tub upside down here, you see the edge of the top of the tub. All right, this is the ledge right here. The ledge is actually going to sit right underneath this part of the tub, right where we come around from the finished side around, and then we have the bottom part of the side of the fiberglass. This edge going the whole way down here is going to sit on this 2x4 that we're leveling around for. We're going to shoot a piece of 2x4 right into the wall studs, and that's going to hold up the back edge and the side edge of our tub. And then on the front edge, where we actually walk into the bathroom and you're looking at the front of the tub, we're going to build a little wall in the front to continue that ledge the whole way around. It had a corner tub, jet tub over there that took up about half the bathroom. We totally redid this bathroom here. Real simple. We're building a box to sit it in, basically. And then the edge of the tub, the whole way around, this edge coming the whole way around, is going to be sitting on our ledges and our little wall. All right, that's going to support the tub along with these little styrofoam blocks that are down here on the bottom that are going to sit directly on the floor. All right, and then when we're done, we're going to get a can of expansion foam, and in between these little blocks of styrofoam here, you know, you see these gaps in between the blocks here. We're going to foam this full of expansion foam. We're going to spray it under here, and it's going to expand, and it's going to lock the tub into the floor. All right, it's going to level it off real nice and make it real sturdy. So if somebody drops something in the tub in one of these hollow spots between these styrofoam pieces, it's more fragile in the center. They run the less of a risk of cracking the tub if they drop a heavy shampoo bottle or something in it.
All right, that way I'm going to go 40 and a half. This way I'm going to go 59 minus an inch and a half, so 57 and a half. I'll go 57. 57. 57. Oh, my ledger boards, 57 and 41.
Alright, so we got the lengths of our ledger boards.
Yep, let me go cut them, fire up the compressor, get
All right.
the framing gun going.
We're going to cut a couple pieces of lumber here, and when we come back, we're going to show you us shooting on the ledger board here and us building this little tiny wall, which essentially is going to look kind of like that little wall that we built on Friday right there. All right, with just a couple little 2x4s in the middle. We're going to build a little wall like that right across the front of the tub here to help hold it up when we come back. See you in just a few minutes here. We got to get all set up with saws and cords and compressors and compressor hoses and air guns and everything else we're going to need. We'll be right back with you.